saw a squatting trade video on the Mimic and how his origins could tie back to save the murders way back in FNAF 2. I had an interesting idea how we could potentially use the Mimic's overall behavior and mannerisms to learn more about said murders and Afton's mannerisms during the incident. In FNAF 2, we learn about the murders through various things Phone Guy says, as well as the minigames, where Phone Guy stating that someone used a spare suit they had in the back of a restaurant in order to murder children, with this throwing chaos within the building and placing it on immediate lockdown. After the incident, none of the animatronics started acting well, becoming much more disturbed and aggressive overall. During the minigame, we see that the murders took place much more differently than the missing children incident, where Afton's victims left strewn about the pizzeria's room haphazardly, leaving them to be discovered without a care in the world. Throughout the stories, we learn that the Mimic was created by Edwin to watch his son David, and after his son's untimely death, Edwin would viciously assault the Endo in a rage of frustration, infecting it with his agony. After this, it would be found by Fazbear Entertainment within Edwin's abandoned factory, killing one of the recovery teams before the company would finally retrieve it, building several Mimic endoskeletons based off of Edwin's original. However, their plans with the Mimics would be short-lived, as one would see something they weren't supposed to, which would spread to all the Mimics and become an undesirable trait among them all. We would later see this with the Mimic during the epilogue, where we would play a game of hide and seek with the teams within the ruined pizzeria simulator location, even going as far as trying to lure them into places where you could ambush them. With everything we see from both the Save the minigame and the Mimic's origins, we can infer much about Afton's potential actions and mannerisms during the incident itself. Even though we know Afton used a spring body suit during the murders, it is likely not in the same way that he used it in the missing children incident, but Afton likely using it as a motif, his calling card, or simply because of his obsession with using the suit, similar to his behavior within the Silver Eyes. For a Mimic's behavior of trying to lure its victims in his dangerous game of hide and seek, we can infer that Afton might have tried to lure the children to the back room like he had done before. However, these children might have been much more wary of him as a whole, forcing him to instead simply hunt them down one by one, with the children attempting to hide from the rabbit-clad captor, with the Mimic and one of the many Mimic Endos seeing Afton's hunt across the FNAF 2 Freddy's. After he finished, Afton was forced to flee without hiding the bodies, resulting in them being found and forcing the lockdown to the pizzeria. This would explain why the Mimic virus was originally going to take the direct form of Spring Bonnie before it being changed to Glitchtrap. And it would also explain the interesting line that Springtrap says within FNAF AR.
Hide if you want. It did not save the others. It will not save you.